Brooklyn Bones, and I'm back with another video. So we all know that makeup can be very expensive, but there is ways to find affordable name brand makeup. I'm not talking about like Maybelline, I'm talking about like stuff you find at Sephora, Ulta on the other side, not one side, the other side, where it's like they have the gigantic section with all the lights and all the works and all of that. So I went on a little Marshall's shopping spree, and you always have to like aim it towards when they get their shipment. I'm pretty sure they get their shipment probably on like a Thursday or a Friday, somewhere around there, like towards the weekend, because when I went was a Sunday and then again on a Tuesday, and I could tell by like Tuesday they had some new products but not very much. I think it's like an every other week basis. And I am going to show you the tips and tricks on how I ended up coming across this makeup and swatches, and show you what's there currently, because by the time this video comes up, it probably would have been only like a week later. Alright, so I have some of the boxes, I have some of the non-boxes, so we're just going to go right into this. So I got some of the Stella eyeshadows. The glitter ones, perfect timing for Christmas, for New Year's. So I was like finally gonna get on and hop on the big glitter train, like adding glitter instead of just having glitter eyeshadow. So this is the little box it came in, and it was $12.99 for these three shades, and I'll swatch them for you. So this one is Burnished Sienna. I'm gonna swatch that. It's the first one. It's more of like a goldy, dark, reddish type of like color. It's like the darker one in there. Then you have the lighter goldish brown. And I'm only gonna swatch it once so y'all can see like the color payoff. And these I have been layering on with a similar eyeshadow to really create that like dark pigment so that the glitter does fall off. And yeah, that one was Sunset Fire. And now this one is Follow the Sun, which is a silvery, more clearish type. Yeah, more like silver clear. And these are the three of them, and it definitely has like more of like the rose gold red tint, the goldish brown, and then the silvery white one. So there's like quite a few looks with it, and you can either have it more sheer, more dark, more in depth. I wore it all day yesterday and it stayed all day long, but it was definitely tricky because when you put it on you can get like a very solid line. So I had to blend it out. Alright, and now the next thing that I got was the Buxom top coats. I got Savannah, Iris, and Maria. And these are the ones that are like the lip plumping. Of course, like, you know, everybody opens them at Marshall's, Ross, all of it. So I double checked to make sure the formula was still there, that it wasn't expiring, that it has not been touched. And they were $5.99 each. So I'm gonna go through those. And this one is the Savannah color, which is, I would say, is more of like a nudish pink. Yeah, so it's like a nudish pink color. And I'll put it on my lips too so that everyone can see. They have like kind of like holographic looks, but this one has the like a nudish kind of like holographic look. And that is this one. Makeup wipes so I can do this properly. Let it dry. Alright, and then the next one is a lighter pink. Maria, I should probably get started with this one. This one has a really unicorny type of pink to it. Like, it's like very like the definition of holographic. But with these ones, I can tell like if you don't be careful when putting the wand in, when you're pushing it down, it can bend this after a while, but it doesn't really affect the application. At least for me. This one is like very like holographic kind. Yeah, as you can see, it's like that one. So it's like a little bit more of a, yeah, like holographic with like the greenish, pinkish, purplish. Depending on the light, you're gonna get different colors in it. All right, now moving on to the last one that I got, which was, I tried Maria, oh right there, I almost went out of order, which is the Irish, which is a pink. It is like a hot pink one. So I'm gonna put that down. You see, this is what the applicator should look like, brand spanking new. All right. And these ones are the top coat. Sorry, my voice was going out. Worked a double today, so of course my voice is gonna go out. The morning shift was pretty darn good, but I could tell by like the night shift, I was like, oh, there goes my voice. All right, so then you can tell like it is a hot pink color, and you can kind of like see all like the shimmers and everything. And I'll show you this like when I think it's like completely dry. I'll show you like, I'll run my hands across it and you can see also that. So this is just a really nice like pink lip gloss color, but it's also a, oh my, I'm just saying it, the lip plumpers. Ah, there we go. All right, and then the last one from Boston I got, which I don't have the price tag for or even the box, which I swore I saved all the boxes. This one I can't find, probably the same exact price. But this is the shade Flushed, and it's the Power Plump Lip Balm. So I'm gonna put it in between those. And then this one I love, it's like a nice subtle like lip plumper. It still has like a tiny bit of it, but it adds like a nice like natural pinkish color to your lips. And then I'll top it off with any of the other shades. And I'll use like lipstick and I'll top it off with any of the lip plumpers. Like I did a look yesterday and I used the shade Savannah with one of my other nude lipsticks. I just don't currently have it in the room, but this is how it like looks like. That's how much like pink pigment, like red pigment it adds. And it's this, and I'll show you actually like how much product is in here. Like this is gonna take me, I know like that wasn't that much, but I feel like that's gonna take me a really long time to completely use. So worth the $5, and I think on a normal basis there's like 18, 19 bucks for each individual one, and I got it for $5, so that's a pretty good darn price. All right, so now I'm gonna go into, I'm just gonna have a whole swatch hand by the end of this. So ironically enough, I love Anastasia Beverly Hills. This is my OG original that I bought, and you can tell I love the shade Butterscotch. Like I've been trying to use like, depending upon like the look, now that I'm exploring with more colors, I try to pick more of like a bronzer that would go with it. But I usually, when I did a lot of neutrals tones, like neutral natural tones, I use the Butterscotch, and I'm really happy that they do come out. So all I have to do is just buy the replacement of Butterscotch. So, and it's so cool, even like the little individual thing like has it on there. That's another reason why I love this palette, is because you can take it out and just replace what you need. All right, so into the Anastasia Beverly Hills Moonlight, and I'm just going to use my fingers, but I'm gonna make sure like my fingers don't have any of the other makeup products on it because I don't want to mess it up. All right, So dry that off. I don't want to get it wet. Come on. Oh, there we go. All right, so this is the Moon Glow Kit, or like Moon Child Glow Kit, however you say that. And these were just like everywhere. They had like 15, 20. I know that all Marshalls had them. I know that they went on sale in some places. I know if you do like Ipsy or like Birchbox, one of those, they gave you like one with your like sign up. And I was like, whoa, overstock up the butt. They must be coming out with something like spectacular, or have. I don't know, I've been following on like the Tati train, the Jeffree Star train, everything. So that is the shade right here is where I'm starting. Blue Ice, which is a really nice, like, it had like more of all just like, has like some pink undertones and with like a white base. And then you have Stars, which is a gray one, which I'm just like, that one would be great for like a good New Year's Day look. So really silver. I feel like that one would be for a great like New Year's Day look. And then I'm gonna go for Purple Horseshoe. So when buying this also, I had to check the palette because you want to make sure that there are no fingerprints, been swatched ever. Made sure the plastic cover was still there. Made sure it had this. This only cost me $14.99. I remember the cost, but I took the sticker off because instead of putting it on the protective sleeve, they put it on the palette itself. So this, I looked through them to ensure that it was untouched, because a lot of people touched them. And with the highlighter colors too, you can tell when someone has swatched it, because if you look at it closely, you can see the swirl, the smudge. It's not like perfectly pressed anymore. So I found the perfectly pressed one with the sleeve still in it, the whole 9 yards. No powder, no like come off, no nothing. All right, so now we're gonna go into Pink Heart. So that one, it has a little bit of a coral tint to it, a little bit of white. And then Lucky Clover is more of a yellow. Yeah, I would say it's a yellow highlight. Ooh, with like a really like kind of like slight green background. I like how when I swatch it, like it's straight up on my arm, but then when I turn my arm, it goes like complete cockeyed right there. Does anybody else have that issue where they're like, oh, it's perfectly swatched? And then you go like this and it's like, oh wait, I gotta go like that. So that's the one right there. Yeah, almost like a good turquoise, kind of like green. And then you have Blue Moon, which is like a good lavender color, which also I love. So like this one's like when I kind of like depending upon the look. So you have actually like different shades and tones. So you can see that's like more of a lavender. And then you come up here and that's more of like a purple. So you can see like, yeah, you have lavender, like a greenish yellow tone, a pink tone, you have the purple tone, then you have the gray, and you have Blue Ice. And I'm dropping stuff. I really hope nothing just broke. Every video I'm gonna drop something, I swear. It's just gonna happen. All right, so yeah, that's that. And then to make sure it's okay. So Kat Von D discontinued one of my favorite powders back then and went to the, that is so dirty. Then it went to the Locket, like this. I think it was called Locket, but they changed it to have the stamp on it instead. And to have it, yeah, this one's all out, but they had it to where you can pop out the pan and just buy the pan just like they did with Anastasia, but they didn't have my correct color anymore at the point in time. But I do tan a little bit more now, so I don't need that lighter shade. I just have to go back when I can afford it to get a new one. But they had one of my shades, which is light 48, and yep, and the old one. So it's like this, and it does come with a little sponge, but I barely ever use the sponge. I'm more of all use like my kabuki style brush when I put on the powder. Like, it just puts it on way more evenly, but I love this one. It stays all day. I do use setting spray, primer, foundation. I'll do like an up-to-date foundation, how I do all that from like tip to toe, because usually I do like the contouring, eyebrows, all of that, and then I'll shoot my video just doing my eyes, which is eyelashes and eyes, and that's about it, is like that little area. So I got this, and this was also like, this is the box it came in, and this is $5.99 for it. So Lock It Powder Foundation. And I think the last thing I got, yep, only have one more thing. Went on a little haul. Didn't spend too much money at all on it all. As you can tell, I'm like telling you the prices too. So you can calculate at the end if you want. So I needed a new sponge because mine got to the point where it wasn't getting clean anymore. And when I was cleaning it, I noticed a hole in it somewhere. Oh yeah, like right there, it was starting to rip. I don't know if you can see that or if it will focus. But anyways, it had a hole in it, so I was like, ugh, it is time. Now that I'm done with this video, goodbye. So I ended up getting the Real Techniques by Sam and Nick 4 Miracle Complexion Sponges. Her foundation and BB cream performs 2 times better than Prestige. New look, and it's like face. So this is what I got. I got 4 of them. They're all the exact same 4 for $12.99. They're round-sided for blending, flattish for contouring, pointed tip for concealing. Use damp or dry with liquid, cream, or powder foundation. So I've already started using it, and I do love the shape. It works amazing. I'm not really too picky when it comes to beauty sponges. I did go with the silicone for a little bit, but then it just became with like certain like makeup looks. I need to wet it. I need to have a certain type of base. I need certain like points to it, and mostly all like the silicone are one and only one shape. So I ended up going with this one. Oh, right. So now before I end the video, we're gonna go over and I'm gonna show you the glitter and rub up against it. As you can tell, some of the glitter is definitely coming off, but there is still like a good highlighter sheen to it, and the color is still there. And like, I'm gonna run through it. Yeah, as you can tell, like I'm rubbing up against it. So it takes a lot to get this off, like scrubbing and rubbing. But like when it came to like makeup remover, it came off so easy, didn't stain the eyes, nothing. So that was great about it. Like it didn't take me forever with a makeup wipe, and makeup remover didn't take me forever. All right, and see, and even with the, now that it's been there a little bit, that one definitely has stained just a little. Yeah, you can see right there. Stained just a little bit of the pink tint, which is the Buxom Flushed. And then highlighter obviously comes off a little easier, so it's not like completely fair on its part, but rubbing. And then like I can still see somewhat of a sheen, but it's definitely like rubbing up, it's gonna come off. That's just going to happen. And now to get it all off. Woo! And see, oh, yep, and I can show you like after the makeup wipe process, how like it's gone. It didn't stain, nothing, which is great in my part. Like I don't need it to stay forever. The lips one, I do like how it does stay on my lips, and I do love the combination of using that one, and it was Maria. Yeah, Maria I loved, which is also the tip that's not right. Like the color combinations that you can make with this on top of different colors, I feel like it really brings it out, a nice pink tone to it. So this is everything that I had gotten from Marshall's. As you can see, I have my receipts right here also. So now I can throw that away because I'm definitely keeping everything. And that is the end of the video. I hope you guys liked it. And I'll definitely make some more haul videos and how to get makeup on the cheaper side. Always make sure So look at the foundations. Is it separating? Is there swatches? Is it opened? Is it expired? Make sure to check all that out before buying it, because that does happen with stores like that. So I hope everybody has a great and wonderful day. And I'm pretty sure I dropped my clicker. Yeah, I totally dropped my clicker, which is what I use for my camera. All right, anyways, everybody has a great day. Bye, and I'll talk to you guys later.